and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld. This is Sadie.
And GBS.
And we are getting it going right now. What we have currently going on is that our handy-dandy colonists are doing their things. The dogs are getting trained for hauling. That will help immensely in the next coming few minutes. I'm trying to keep Maggie focused on that research table because, dear God, although I love that she's researching everything in the world ever.
We've got some other stuff.
We've got 120 stone blocks, so we are going to start redoing our walls and start, prettying up the joint. That also lets Maggie work on her crafting. So let's start by reconstructing her room. And we're just going to mine out this chunk here, this piece here, this piece here. And we'll just slowly start taking out pieces of everyone's rooms to start putting in the new enhanced walls. This will not only add to beauty, it will make the place look so much nicer.
If you have an overall beauty, spike, because not only does it affect the insides of the room, but it also affects the outside area too. Because if you notice, people who are, mining will be like, oh my god, this is terrible.
Yep, I know.
Because there's all those, rubble around.
So we're going to smooth the floors, we're going to mine out. They're going to have a little bit of field because their sleep is being interrupted. But this will also let us use up some of those sandstone blocks that Maggie just made, letting her get back to the crafting table. Because we need her to up her crafting enough so we can start using that components table that we just researched so hard for.
And crafting stone blocks is one of the better ways of doing it.
Plus, we don't have a lot of wood in our world currently. What we have is a lot of stone. Alright, we have just mastered... let's work on carpet making. I feel like that is one of those vital beauty things that gets overlooked until you need it. And then, boy, do you need it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get some of these rooms squared up and nice and pretty.
And while you're doing that, I looked over outside, and then the chicken tractor, our chicken Robo, has decided that she still does not want to, Chicken. She wishes to be out. The younger chickens have figured out this chicken tractor.
Local Muffalo has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Let's go. Ooh. There we go. Angry Muffalo. It is a manhunter. It has not yet found anyone to hunt, though. So, I have no qualms with taming a Muffalo, but this Muffalo seems to want to not be tamed.
It wants to do the opposite of being chilled, bro.
Okay, some of our chicks are starting to get a little hungry, so I think we're going to have a chicken for dinner shortly. Cargo pods, jump to location, whole bunch of herbal meds. Great.
I'm not going to say no to that.
No, but we need to deal with this Muffalo, so let's see. Manhunter pack. Manhunting elephants have entered the area. They're hunting for humanoid flesh. They cannot pass doors, so if you stay behind your walls, you'll be safe. They will not attack inactive turrets. So we have wild elephants, angry manhunting elephants, next to all that medicine we just said okay to. So we're going to go ahead and restrict those medicines again. Because, yeah, I don't think we necessarily need... I'm having enough fun with the Muffalo out front. The good news is we have plenty of things behind home base that it shouldn't be a problem. However, what is a problem is our chicken situation. So we're about to have ourselves a little bit of chicken. Yeah, we're up to 14 chicks. I think we're going to gently remove some of these chickens. And by remove, I mean we're going to just slaughter them.
Yeah. I got that from the start.
Well, tact. So, our full-grown ones, we will let them stay. But yeah, the plethora of chicks we have is just a few too many right now. for our budgeting population to feed. So what I'm saying is the chicks give it and I be taken away. That Muffalo is still going insane, but since no people are outside, just a few animals walking outside. Oh, come on inside, chick one. Now, fun factoid, the people who tame your animals are also the ones who butcher your animals. We have some full service farmers up in here. The dogs, the cougars, and everything else will happily go around and consume the chickens that, well, the chicks that we are currently removing from the population. Also, I'm going to unrestrict some of these eggs that are fertile and lying around. That way they can be consumed as well. Because we currently have a small amount of chicks in here. We have plenty of hay. And if the chicks would prioritize eating the hay, okay, Chris failed to recruit Kimmy with an 86% chance. The girl has everything she's ever asked for at this point.
That's actually a point.
Yeah, 0.86, sorry. So, we
But
are
she
good.
has a high difficulty chance, sadly.
Yep. That elephant is still angry and having feels. We have struck compacted machinery. Good. I was hoping that was what that was. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use Vein Miner. It's one of the few mods that we've put in. And what all Vein Miner does is it lets you select everything that is of a certain type. So in this case, compacted machinery. These rooms are starting to look better. We'll start deconstructing those walls in just a moment. I think we could use a little more leisure activities for our people.
Yep, the horseshoes and chessboards.
Yep. Also, I want to... Chick 3 has been eaten, Chick 1 has been eaten, so our dogs and various things are going through and eating, which is why we butchered them. Because your dogs will not take out an animal that you have claimed unless you butcher it yourself. I'm going to have Maggie pick up the better gun. She does have our best shooting, as well as being our best researcher and our best craftsperson. Essentially, she's our one-stop shop, and she can do damn near everything, which is what makes her so darn valuable. So, with a few less chickens and those eggs authorized for... Whoa! Okay, I just heard a lot of noise there. Oh, that's why we have visitors, and the visitors are having an issue with the man eating everything. Traders from Witch Doctor's Village are having a whole thing go on right now. Alright, so, I don't think we're needed in this. Our elephant is inside. We ought to be able to get some useful things out of this, including picking up pretty darn much everything that just died of theirs, including this poor guy. Scripto the Botanist died. This will not do well for our friendship with him, for obvious reasons. But hey, such is life, people. We can sell off a bunch of our various old crafting stuff. So I think we're gonna just get some of this up on out of here. All this extra clothing, we don't need it, and I'm not particularly fond of carrying this stuff about anymore. Everybody's already set to put on the best stuff available by auto means, which means that I just don't have to worry about. We're gonna sell off some of these extra chickens too. Please take my damn chickens. We'll keep the rooster in hand to keep making us more chicks, and we will sell off all of our current chicks. That is, of course, a sound plan as well. Sell off your babies. I'm gonna get rid of the muffalo hat. I am gonna keep these helmets though, in case. A boom rat lit this poor elephant on fire, and now we are just gonna come through here and we are going to unrestrict everything. Well, that was a whole lot of adventure over there. Conga got hurt in some of that crossfire, so she is going to get tended to. Our various extra chickens are going, and we are now picking up everything that they had, including that darn elephant tusk. We want to clean all that up. So, that worked out better for us. Not necessarily for them, but worked out okay for me. Alright, we have researched carpet making. I want to go next to... How do you feel about electric... Oh, no, vitals monitor. We need to get those hospital beds soon, I think.
Yeah, I think we need the hospital bed.
Yeah, we need to set up a hospital. So we now have both a muffalo and a elephant and a capybara, along with several chicks, all in the fridge. I am thinking we might have better luck with Kimmy. Let's take a look at how pretty her room is. I know, I'm just -12 from a couple dirt stains. The smooth floor gives us a 3, by the way.
Okay.
And then the walls give us negatives, but I can't really replace her dang walls with her in there because then, of course, she'll just wander out.
Yep.
So I could start making some carpet in this floor, which I think might be a thing. Yeah. Moral of this story is stay out of fights with muffalos. They are mean. Oh, my goodness. And the phone rings. Because, hey, that's what happens when you forget your ringtones. I will call them back because nothing is quite so important. Well, okay, plenty of things are, but at this moment, they are not nearly as important as hanging out with you beautiful people.
Yay, the people.
Yep. I'm going to increase how many blocks we are making until we have. Because I feel like we really need to get that crafting level up. Also, let's take a look. Kimmy, how are you feeling right now? Imprisoned. Imprisoned is your only complaint. Well, honey, there are things I can fix and there are things I cannot. You're just going to have to deal with imprisoned for a little bit longer. I know one of the techniques is to basically let them keep getting themselves hurt/sick and then keep rescuing them. It seems like a jerk move, though. Do you think it's time to give up and let Kimmy go on her way?
I don't think we're going to be able to recruit her at a difficulty of 97.
Yeah, alright. I'm agreeing. We're going to go ahead and release Kimmy back into the wilds. We now have one very nicely polished bedroom. We'll finish up the walls in that, and we'll start setting up everyone else's walls to their liking. So, I guess, in the end... We could have kept feeding her and plugging away, but in the end, perhaps later she'll come visit in the trade caravan.
Yep.
Oh, all of our batteries are full, so that tells me that it's time to make another battery. That is a good thing, by the way. Of course, you want your batteries as full as can be.
Yep.
So I think I'm going to start filling up this spot here with some batteries. Oh, excuse me. And I'm mining out a little parallel corridor to reach them all. And we finally got all that steel out of that pocket. And then after we gently kick Kimmy out of bed, we'll break down the walls in here, and do the walls in here. In fact, let's just go ahead and take those walls down now. We've already released her, so we're not saying get the heck out, but hey, Kimmy, ta-ta. Chubby, the Yorkshire Terrier, is hungry. Let's take a look at you. Needs. Oh, you are low on food. Chubby, why aren't you getting your own food? Let's take a look at our health. We are 11. Trivial malnutrition. Alright, Emily is out doing her morning animal training, and she will feed Chubby as she feeds everybody else. That is just fine. Somehow Chubby must have missed the food extravaganza that was every other chick going to its great reward. Murphy is having a poor mood day. What? Murphy, why are you having a bad day? Eight without table. You know what? I can get you guys a table. Yay, okay. Chris is now escorting our guests on out. And there Kimmy goes. Now, I don't know if there's a negative for the longer you keep them. I don't know if you just instantly kick them out after healing them up, if you get more points or not. But either way,
It might just be a flat X amount.
Yep, they were our honored guests for a bit, and now they are no longer. I feel like we're doing good on food, especially human meat. I might start making some graves over here to start getting rid of some of our human dead bodies. What do you think? Make graves and not deal with the negative effects of
Cook
butchering?
cannibalism, butchered human like, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a good thing we have so much food because our current plethora of animals seems to be just raffle stomping through a lot of our supplies. So let's make a couple graves. We'll make them out in this little area here. Spring has begun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get our little bitty graveyard over here by these trees. Also, it is now asking where we want to put our marriage spot. What do you think about down here in this grove of trees?
I think that would be fun.
Fine, the colonist needs treatment. Okay, marriage spot and grave spot. We have a plague. Emily has gotten sick from the plague. Emily, why do you have plague? Alright, let's figure out who our best doctor is here.
Honestly, I've had people survive the plague more than some of the others.
Yep. Josh. Josh is our best doctor. We're going to make sure that Emily does in fact have, medicine turned on. Plague minor untreated. Josh is, of course, Emily's husband and is already hopping to it with that medicine. Good job, Josh. And now that we've got these walls demolished, we're going to drop up our new ones. We're going to use our lovely sandstone bricks that we have so lovingly made. Get our power set up. Make sure that it's running through all this. I do prefer power run through walls versus the middle of rooms, but sometimes you do what you gotta. And that is where we're at. Also, I think we're going to go ahead and start putting up some of these other rooms that we've got. So let's put in a furniture. There we are. Oh, look at that. Josh and Emily are making hearts at each other. That is obnoxious and cute at the same time. And way out here, Chris is mining himself through some of these rocks here. Pretty soon we're going to have the passage over this way open, and that will make some serious shortcuts as we work our way through this mountain range. We haven't seen a pocket of just empty in a while. I was expecting to hit a lot more open area going this way, and we don't seem to be.
It might be down.
Yep. Oh, we have a plethora of chicks again. And you know what that means, kids? Time to make animal food in the most brutal way possible. Yeah, poisons there eating eggs. I did unrestrict all the eggs I could find last round. I do want the eggs to be eaten as well. They are essentially free food. Ooh, rooster 4 and hen 4B. Rooster and hen and up. Alright, Emily's got critical health needs, and she's already getting doctored, so that's what we need. Got some lovin'! Happy plus 11. Whoa!
I didn't realize that some of the,
Oh, we have... Oh, nope, stop having... Okay. Game is having a moment. Vera just crash landed from space. Naked. Shooting plus 13. You don't have any social skills.
I think our games are sort of synchronized because I had an escape pod crash down too.
Vera Rios is female and psychologically deaf. No psychic sensitivity. Love that. Gay. Not a problem. Careful shooter. Sure. Not social, but you know what? I'll take a gay, trigger-happy lesbian. Sure. Game, I have no problem with any of that. And we just so happen to have constructed a very lovely, yet slightly on fire, prisoner room. Why? Why? Why are you on fire? Why? Okay, stomp that out real quick.
Glitterberry is mine.
Alright, so we got a prisoner bed, we got walls being constructed. I think we're close enough that we can go bring in our newest recruit that fell from the heavens. I feel like this is a reward for already figuring out that prisoner bed. Wait, Vera, where you go?
Bear, can you go haul our lovely,
Let's get on
slightly
first.
useless and everything non-combat? I
I'm
don't
gonna.
know, artistic. I might
Oof.
actually use some of the stone we have and make pretty statues.
Yep, that's. I think I'm. As soon as I get these walls built, we're gonna go and have a little artistic bend ourselves.
Well, that is if I can actually recruit this guy. If not,
Yep. And of course, all of that wonderful pipework we just laid for those power conduits got totally disrupted by the power short we just had. So, it giveth and it taketh away. Vera is currently in bed. The walls are not fully constructed, but since the blueprint is there, it's considering that a room. I am down with that. Let's take a look at Vera. Shooting 13, melee 10, animals 8. I mean, she's got some solid stats. No social skills, but you know what? With stats like that, girl, you don't need them. And Emily still needs her plague treatment, so we are getting things done. I think we're going to add a little joy in our lives. We now have the ability to make a TV. And we're going to go ahead and give people TVs. Oh, look, it shows you where you can see the TV from when you put it someplace too. Right there, please. And there we go. We have 2 TVs being made because, hey, Vera has an infection in her left foot. That's okay. Get this done. I also want to set this to a medical bed, get her a little extra treatment going on. I like to put a medical bed and a prisoner bed both in the same room, so as they go from one status to the other, they can just, shuffle themselves over. More cargo pods. We're going to jump to location. Oh, right there. We've got that tortoise leather. Also, remember those mad elephants we had a while back? I think I might still have cargo lying down over there that I didn't want to mess with. What is this? This isn't Muffalo that's dead and desiccated. I think it was part of our Angry Muffalo pack. To entertain sick people, set up a TV they can watch. Working on that, but thank you, game, for telling me the thing I was already doing. Seriously, game. Why? Let's see here. Emily's TV is being built. We got Vera's TV, and Vera's TV is, in fact, viewable from her bed. Emily's TV should be as well. Yes, I know Emily needs treatment, and we are treating the crap out of Emily right now. Because, girl... Oh, great. She got out of bed and collapsed next to the door. Sick people just won't stay sick in this game, I swear. Hey, Meg, we want to rescue Emily. She's getting stepped on here. Alright. We're going to have to get a little more in depth. Emily now needs treatments. So we're going to take Chris's bed, set that as medical. And we're going to have to just have Chris go without a bed for a little bit. Because Emily is not doing real great right now. Which is okay, but... grr.
I need to pick up somebody that can actually social at some point.
Your people are antisocial?
Well, the 2 people I picked up earlier, they both have crappy... So, actually, they can't even warden. That's the issue. And I don't think this guy can either. Yep, incapable of social.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna go ahead and make some mortars now to and some catapults. Chick 6 is now starving. You know what, Chick? I got a solution for your problem. Chick 5, Bedtime is a good time to kind of go through and just pick off which animals are surplus. We're going to call them surplus right now. Make sure we have all the eggs we can. There we go. We've got, oh, more gold. All right. I will not say no to gold.
Haven't been lucky enough to find any gold.
I found 2 or 3. I mean, there are 1 to 2 piece pockets of it. It's not like massive surpluses of gold. But I think we are now at the point where we can start putting TVs in people's bedrooms. What I want to see, actually, I want to take a look at our social for our people. Josh and Emily are at 100%. Lorenzo and Murphy. Unfortunately, since neither of them are gay, they're not likely to end up a couple. Interesting. So, we have people... Essentially, what I'm trying to figure out is if we need all these rooms, or if somebody's about to couple up, and therefore we need less rooms. We have visitors coming in. They are not actually traders. They're just coming in to visit. That is fine. Make yourself at home, please. Rooster 1 and Hen 1 just got some sweet, sweet lovin'. Emily is no longer capable of walking. Chris is napping in a field. Chris, you're not helpful. Okay, Emily has gone out of her medical bed. She's now praying, so we can go ahead and set this bed back as non-medical. And I take it that's a sign that it is time for a hospital. Shall we start putting the hospital in here, you think?
I think so, yeah. And we might have to just use the sterile tile if we can.
Mm-hmm. Oh, an aerospace engineer called Andy Brown calls you from nearby, chased by pirates from Falcons of Victory. We fought them off several times. He begs for safety. Shall we be a safe place? I feel like we could do this.
I think we could.
Gonna offer some safety. Andy is naked as heck. Oh, Andy, won't you come join my village? Shooting of 10, construction 10, double passion, artistic 6, double passion, research 13, double passion. He is a masochistic slowpoke. Andy, you were so good a second ago.
Well, no, slowpoke really isn't...
Incapable of cleaning and plant work.
Still doesn't say...
Andy, you are about to be chained down to my research table, is what I'm saying. Alright, let's see how many pirates are following him. We now have 2. This one's got a knife, and that one has a tactical sledgehammer, and they're going to go after the steel walls. Yeah, that's totally a legit plan, man. You should totally, take on a wall. Visitors from Hamlet at the Valley are leaving, which means we might have what I like to euphemistically call an incident. Andy, where are you pathfinding to? Andy, I would like you to pathfind through this door, please. Just trust me. Okay, Andy is now in. And Andy, could you please undraft yourself and go get your butt dressed? Thank you. Oh, and that's what I expected. So what is happening? Are you attacking my bull? Oh, that's a bad life choice. And there we go. Our raiders are going on. Yep, and Sean the Bull is in shock. He was hurt. But our visitors are actually taking them out for us. I have to be, oh, yeah. Okay, let's pause here. We have people to rescue. We've got people to butcher. We have animals to rescue. That raid went pretty darn well. Vera, I think we need to put another damn bed in your room. Because you are about to get some company, honey. We're going to build a furniture, going to build a second steel bed in this room. Since we do not have a second prisoner room set up, it is a little risky to put them together. But sometimes you gotta make people play nice.
Yep.
Alright, and we now have, and more sickness is spreading though, so we're going to come out here and we are going to, Dima, you are on fire, but you are not dead. Let's not have you be on fire and dead. Emily, can you come, Emily, leave the bull for a second. Let's see if we can come capture Dima. Dima, you gonna die. Alright, we're gonna have to do this way. Set that bed as prisoner. Come over here, and we are gonna have to get our nearest colonist to stamp out the fire. That's still Emily. Emily, Dima, can we maybe, just maybe, capture him? I don't care so much about the fire burning. What happened was there was a boom rat caught in the middle of all that. Everything else can burn, but I really don't want, you know, I don't mind if it's, you know, a corpse on fire. That just saves me from having to clean. And of course our raid is over. We still have some plague going on. Now Chris has the plague. Let's make sure that your meds are turned on. You've got minor plague. Everybody's just going to have to work themselves through it. We have a bunch of iguana meat coming in. And let's come on through here now. Get that back going. A little bit of fire. It's just cremating some bodies. Sean the Bull is injured. We're going to make sure that we do, in fact, yep. He got bruised by a sledgehammer. Because you captured Dina, Hamlet at the Valley is now your enemy. Well, Hamlet at the Valley, you attacked me. So, really, how? Like...
No, Hamlet of the Valley was the traitors.
Ah. Well, let's heal her up and we'll let her back out then. Let's take a look. Yeah, Dina, you are definitely releasable. Family. There are family members of your colonists or prisoners arriving in the group. Town guard Beatrice, son villager Dima. Okay. And of course, Dima is the one that we are healing up. So I will happily release you as soon as you are healthy enough to go out. That is, of course, part of the problem as people get in the middle of this. Andy, you are a shooter. Let's find you a nice gun. I got an awful shotgun. I don't think, well, normal pistol. I think I'd actually... This is why we need more guns. That and Lorenzo is sleeping in the hallway. Lorenzo will get you out of the hallway shortly. Dima has an infection. Let's take a look. How we doing, girl? You are in shock. Yeah, if I release her now, she's gonna die on the doorstep. I feel like growing has been taking a back seat to some of these things, so we're gonna just bump growing up a wee bit on some of these.
Yeah.
Because while we had a surplus of food originally, we're now back down to, you know, not unreasonable, but still a lower amount of food. Mostly because of the chickens. The chickens will just raw full stomp through your food storage.
Yep.
Okay, Vera is up wandering around. Let's take a look at your needs. Imprisoned, sick, naked, hungry, moderate amount of pain. I suppose I could have clothes delivered. And Dima is, again, as soon as we can stabilize you, I would love to let you out. Please, stabilize already, so I can let you go with your people. Alright, and let's take a look. Dima still has her infection raging. I understand that. Emily is literally parked at her bedside right now. Emily is having some feelings about Dima being sick, which I understand as well, but let's see if we can get her better. Vera, let's take a look at your needs. We are doing okay on food. I do need somebody to work a little bit more. Maggie, can we prioritize some butchering here? We need to get some of this stuff out of here. Conga is now fully cured. Conga, of course, being our cougar, she goes out and hunts for herself. That does tend to get her a little roughed up, and then she has to come back. Whoa! Everything just came in. Okay, so this is a glitch. We have a combat supplier, an exotic goods trader, and an exotic goods trader. These are supposed to not come four at a time. something goes a little wrong with the RNG and how this gets picked up, and what will happen is that usually the first guy will have money, and everybody else, see, has $0. So while we can sell stuff off, they don't have any, actual money to trade us. So we can tell them, we want to sell off this, 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 and this, and then when we say accept, they don't have any money. It is a glitch. It drives me nuts. So we have to figure out now who actually has money.
Because the problem, yeah, see, the guy that, I have the same bug over here. 2 traders have come in. The pirate merchant.
Oh, dear God. Shaft Lubricants is the name of...
General Wolf Industries.
Yep.
Wolf. They have some money dollar.
Yep, Shaft Lubricants would like to trade with us. I don't even... But Shaft Lubricants does in fact have some money. So, I imagine they make a lot selling their items of choice. I think we are pretty much good with our chicken palooza at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and sell off the rest of our chickens. It works somewhat for a bunch of quick food, but in the meantime, they will eat every food you ever had. And that's just pain in my tuchus. So I think we are good. Do we need a kidney, a heart? Ooh, we might... I don't think we need a kidney or a heart. But I might take that... I might take the joy wire, actually. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that joy wire. Because we do have a couple people that just get the occasional feel. Emily's in a poor mood. Let's take a look at her needs. In darkness, uncomfortable, no table. Yep, let's get that table made. I think we're going to throw the table right in this little hallway here. Get people up and eating off the floor. That was something we were working on prior, and then like 20 raids came in at once. And we had to put a halt on that. So we're going to put a table right in this room, and we will build this room, make a little breakfast nook here for this table. Mine out some space around it so people can eat on all sides. Okay. Dina is no longer capable of walking. Emily's having a hard day of this, which is fine. Lorenzo. You. Okay. She's still injured. Let's take a look at her needs. I don't necessarily think she's recruitable. She is still injured. Her pain is severe. And she's incapable of darn near everything. I would happily let her go. So I think that's our next step. We've got her more or less stabilized. And I think it's time for Dima to head on out. We did our best to heal her up, but...
She's being a pain in her tuchus.
Yeah, we did our best to heal her up, but she just doesn't seem inclined to go ahead and head on out. But while we've got that room taken out for a prisoner, we're going to go ahead and finish up these walls. I don't like deconstructing rooms when people are currently living in them, because that will give them a whole lot of feelings that I just don't have time for. But it looks like Dima is nearly healthy enough to get on up out of here, so we're going to let her go on out of here. Emily, let's take a look. You were sick not very long ago. Now you're... Yeah, you have immunity to the plague now, which is what we expect. Exotic goods trader, singular, just came through. That's what we want to see, because that means that we have a good chance that they will have money. Or we could be totally effing wrong. Yeah, that's a thing too, right? Totally wrong, always a thing. No, we're going to get rid of those 2 roosters. Do they have money? No money. I hate that. I hate that so hard. A lot of this game does involve being able to trade with outside people, and now that everybody else is out of comms range, yep, low on food, plenty of people able to cook. So I think Lorenzo is, yep, patching up Chris right now. Vera is doing her thing. Andy is sleeping in weird spots again. Thanks, Andy. Scripps the botanist is now gone on to his grave. Josh is, alright, one of you all needs to cook. Emily, our teacher, is our cooker. She's also our main handler. Actually, Emily does effing everything. So we're gonna have to take a look at this cook stove here.
Why do you refuse to... you know what? Go ahead. Do whatever you want, Lauren.
And we're now getting to the point where we have tons of food, but nobody's butchering. There we go. Alright. Not so bad. So we've so far taken a couple prisoners. I think, do we still have, Dima is still in her bed, but I think we are just about fine. Let's take a look. Needs, lacks a bionic body part. Yep. Oh, and she died in bed while we were waiting for her to get better. Really? Was that wholly necessary, you? That does sometimes happen where you're like, yep, off you go, and they're like, nope, curse splat. And while it is sad and heartbreaking and all of that, it means that we will probably not get the bonus for re-releasing her. So we're gonna have to work around that. Let's see how Vera is doing. Vera, what are your needs? You're in pain, imprisoned, feeling bad, naked, and starving. Well, alright, so you want to take Vera a snack? Alright, let's get one of our cooks. Cooking skill 3, 4. Infestation. That's new. I believe that is the brand new, really, bug infestation. And if so, I have not seen this happen yet. So, yeah. We're gonna cut this here, I think, and we're gonna figure out how to deal with some roaches. You got some raid.
Nope. No raid.
A bug hive has emerged. Oh dear gosh. Please tell me that is not... That bastard is in the middle of my... Scyther, no scything. What the heck? Right. We're gonna cut this here.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back to deal with some roach problems. This is Sadie.
And Chibius.
Signing off. You got the raid, right?
Nah, I got the raid.
Alright.